Pino. Damn, Tay, where you been?
Yo, say man, hey man, what's going on, Forever Family YouTube? Haha, it's your boy Lotto, man. It's never on time, but it's the right time of day, and today was the right time to bring out this reaction video. So today we about to be reacting to that boy Flight, going over June Flight's 1v1s and stats and records. You know what I'm saying? I'm very curious to see what his stats, field goal, shooting percentage, all of that is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, without further ado, man, let's get right into the video, bro. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, all of that, man. And yeah, man.
Flight team, stand up. Why you lie?
It's July.
We got Legends Productions, June 2025 flight stats. I know he couldn't wait to upload this. Shocking. Let's check it out.
What's good, YouTube? Today I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be analyzing June Flight's 1v1s. Of course, this is the 5th straight year that I've done this type of video, so I want to thank you guys for keeping this series alive. Just like the other videos, I'll be breaking down June Flight's game, his 1v1 record, his stats, and
highlight tape right here
with all his makes and misses. Then at the end of the video, I'll be comparing this June Flight to the past.
Nah, that one against what's his name was tough.
The stats in this video will shock
against
you,
Chino.
so without further ado, let's get into it.
He was hitting that game.
First, let's talk about June Flight's overall game this year. Offensively, Flight improved tremendously at the rim. He decided to play more off 2 feet, which worked in his favor. He was way more controlled and even developed a nice step through. He got a lot of people in the air since they were all going for the block. Also, Flight had a nice setup with the hesitation that allowed him to explode and quickly gather himself at the rim. It did look like Flight gained some muscle since he was finally leaning into the contact. However, something that Flight needs to improve is his pace. At times, he plays way too fast, which results in easy misplays. He needs to know when to slow down and stop making his shots harder than they need to be. The potential and improvement are there,
but did get a lot better though.
That make the difference and decide a game. Also, Flight needs to stop being too predictable. There were many instances where the defense already knew what he was going to do before he even did it.
God damn. He said that shit.
That's when the basketball IQ comes in. He needs to adjust just like the defense is doing and learn how to counter his shots. Now, when it came to his jump shot, Flight was very inconsistent. At times, he showed glimpses of a proper form, but then he will go on rough stretches. For example, when he played Kenny, Flight started the game 3-4-4 from
literally.
Yeah.
That's the game. I was just saying that.
However,
he's going crazy.
Stamina, he missed the next 4 consecutive threes. These shots were all rushed and some even way too far. Flight needs to stop relying so heavily on his 3. Later in the shot chart, you're gonna notice that a good majority of Flight's misses were deep 3s. That type of shot selection cost him a very winnable game against Kenny. At some point, Flight just needs to lay off the dud pack. You saw how much it affected Cash, so if Flight can just lock in for a month, he's going to have the energy to win games. That's also gonna prevent more air balls, as in this June, Flight averaged roughly an air ball per game. It's the little things that are going to make the difference between
that's actually a lot better.
Tight game.
Bray used to air ball at least 3 times a game.
Just like his offense, there were signs of him actually using his size. However, he did have a hard time contesting jumpers. He plays way too far back, and by the time he puts his hands up, he's way too late. Also, he gets blown by way too easily.
Hello, Moto. Real bad, feeling happy, almost had big noise.
I ain't gonna lie, don't matter how much attributes Flight get on defense, he's not keeping up with Julian. His IQ and defense is not that good.
It's never worked, and it's only going to put you on the wrong side of the highlight. There's literally no way you can guard someone with your back turned. This was probably Flight's worst attribute this June, and it all ties to stamina. Once Flight can improve that, he's going Newman to finish game
Oh,
strong.
worst attribute is stamina. Alright.
Let's talk about June Flight's 1v1 record and stats from this year.
He ain't win none.
June of 2025.
Bro, there's an asterisk mark on the 1v1 records for June this year, bro. Like, niggas was injured, bro. Like, I could have literally not played not one single ones, bro.
I played a total of 7 1v1 games.
Lost all of them.
No, bro, we're not counting the other 2 Julian Newman games. Come on, legends, man. We played 5 1v1s, bro. We're not counting those other 2 games.
This includes all 3 games that he played.
No! We only counted the Julian Newman game that was uploaded to the main channel, bro.
Flight,
Bro,
you know,
like, that was just a lookout for Newman. I wasn't trying in this game. This doesn't count.
With that in mind, Flight didn't win a single game this June and had a record of 0-7.
Bro, those 2 Julian Newman games do not count.
bro, Flight, you still would have been
those 2 games off. That doesn't
you
count.
still be 0-5.
Come on,
His
man.
losses came against
still ain't win none.
3 times, Jeffrey Bowie, Kenny Shao, Adrian Harden, and Cash Nasty. His worst overall game was easily against Julian Newman in the first game they played. In that game, Flight got skunked 13-0.
No, I
Damn.
didn't. Bro,
God.
yo, come on, bro. Like, this shit dead ass is pissing me off.
Damn.
Like, bro, you're
You got
not even
skunked?
acknowledging the main channel game. This doesn't count. This game doesn't count.
4-4
Bro, you got skunked?
Now, despite Flight losing every game, he still had some decent shooting performances.
Oh, this gotta be
His
on
best game
Julian
stat-wise
shit.
was against Julian Newman in the 3rd game they
Bro, no, this game was the first game. Bro, this game was the first game, bro. Bro, this game was the first game, bro. Come on, stop doing that. This game was the first game.
Flight shot 53% from the field and had 9 points in a really close battle. Now, if you want to see the rest of the stats from the other games, it is on the screen right now, and feel free to pause the video.
Let me see. No man. How many points? Hold on. No man game. Field goals made. Field goals attempted. God damn. 9 of 25. Let me see the 3-pointers. Where's the 3-pointers? 3-pointers made. 1, 3. You made your most 3 against Kenny, bruh. Bro, Flight. You gotta. Bruh, shot. Bro, 2 for 9. 1 for 10. 0 for 7. From the 3-point line, bro. Bro, look at the shooting percentage. That junk is horrific. Yo.
Damn, I shot 53% in the Newman game.
And you still lost. You still lost.
Yo, if you want to see it. Anyways, to conclude this section of the video,
Bro.
Flight had a June record of 0-7, and when you combine this with his all-time record, Flight is now 24 and 128.
Oh my-
Just to give you guys a quick
Oh my
rundown,
God.
24 and 128.
Bro, how is that possible? You're just making up numbers at this
All-time
point, bro.
record. Flight is
Flight, it's online, my
Bro,
nigga.
you're literally making up numbers, my
Bro,
nigga. There's
Flight-
no way I played these many 1v1s in the past years, man. Bro, 24 and 128. Nobody believes this shit. Come on.
128.
Bruh,
Just to give
Flight,
you guys
it's
a
on the
quick
internet,
rundown,
gang.
Flight was 23 and 112 by the end of last June. He also lost to Jesser, Zach TTG, Dino B Balling, Ray Twice, Drift TJ, Silky,
What do you mean Ray twice? We played one
and
time.
112 by the end of
Bro, you're counting like side 1v1s.
June. He also lost to Jesser, Zach TTG, Dino B Balling, Ray Twice, Drift TJ, Silky, Jason DeWeen, and DVG this year. He only got 1 win since then, as he beat possibly the worst hooper I've ever seen in Shino. Those 9 losses, as well as the 7 from this June, make the 23 and 112 record.
Flight, you is horrible,
24 and
gang.
128. I don't even know what to say at this point.
This shit is horrible.
Oh my gosh.
This nigga is a menace.
Oh, close the scrolls.
1v1 stats.
Hey, anybody remember, if y'all been watching Flight, y'all remember when Flight took the ball when he lost and threw it through the roof of the ceiling at the gym? Bro, that bit came down, bro.
Flight attempted a total of 112 shots from the field and made 35 of them, which results in a 31
God damn.
percentage. From 3, Flight attempted
That's horrible.
shots and only made 8 of them, which results in a 20 3-point field goal percentage. Now let's take a look at June flight shot chart from 2025. Compared to the previous years, there are not as many shots attempted, but it's still worth breaking down. As you see, Flight was pretty efficient around this right block.
Bro.
This is
Look at that right there. Yeah, that's a
where
hot
most
spot.
of those 2-foot finishes came
That's your
from.
only hot
However,
spot.
like I said earlier, Flight shot way too many deep threes. Yes, he made some, but the percentages showed that he wasn't consistent. And last but not least,
Flight, why are you even shooting way out here or here? Or even here, my nigga?
I shot terribly in both corners. In fact, he went.
Bro, it's crazy because, bro, the corners, I make those in the warm-ups, but they just don't fall. Bro, we made one in the three-point
That's his close
We made
spot.
like 3 in a row one
He just
time.
developed some type of mid-range game. He's going to be more efficient.
Mid-range
Now, with
is
that being said, let's compare this June flight to 2024 first. As you see, flight.
Oh my gosh! Bro, like I had, bro! On an injured flight, I played damn near almost 2 times better than last June. Yo! Yo, June, this one was not that bad, especially being injured. Bro, I shot 20%.
I would say he got better.
I shot 12% from 3 last June, bro. And mind you, I had more games, so I had more opportunities to knock down more threes. Yo! Yo, that actually surprised me. I thought you
went up
clickbait.
by 6% and his 3 went up by 8%. Obviously, there's still a lot more work to do, but it's still improvement.
A lot.
Now, in comparison to the other years, this stands out as the most efficient one. 2002.
Good.
Wow!
He like that.
Yo!
Hold on. Let's look at something. 2020. 24%. The 16% on the 3. 16% and 22% from 3. 22-17. Bro, what? Bro, you know how, bruh.
Nah, bro. Yo, at this
God
point, if you
damn.
don't say that we're improving, bro, like, I just don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, come on, you're just like, you like, bro.
You
This is
improve.
amazing,
You improve.
bro.
I'd
Look
say
at the
you
improvement.
improve.
This is the best shooting efficient year we've ever had. Now, in 2023, we did have the highest 3-point percentage field goals. Damn, I had 7% in 21.
23 is close to the 3-point percentage, but 2025.
Bro, crazy thing is, bro, if I would have knocked down at least 2 threes in the cash game, bro, I would have had the best, literally every percentage right here, bro. Like, how do I, like I said, it's still haunting me. I make 14 warm-up threes. Come time in the game, I don't make 1 3, bro.
As the better total field goal percentage. Obviously, the sample size was smaller and with no wins to back it up, but that's what Flight was able to provide this June. Apparently, he had a quote-unquote grade 1 calf strain.
Yes.
Hey guys, now this part right here
So
is where
cap.
I suffered a
I
devastating
did.
injury.
Thank you
my
for having the
first time
receipts in
having
there. Thank you for having the receipts.
a grade 1 calf strain. Per doctors, they said I should lay off of it about 1 to 3 weeks, but hey, it's June!
So hopefully Flight can heal up. And that pretty much concludes this video. Now we know how 2025 June Flight performed in comparison to previous years. His finishing definitely improved, but his shot and defense need to be better. Flight finished this.
Bruh. Yo, when your record is 24 and 100 and goddamn 140, 180, whatever that thing said. That is ridiculous. Your shooting percentage is horrible. Flight, you are the worst basketball player. The worst basketball player I've ever seen in my life, bro.